What's going on, guys? Tetrarade here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary of some Starcraft 2. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a basic Zergling rush that can be pulled off by anybody. It's really good against any race except for Terran, maybe, because of the fact that they can wall really fast. And it's not very effective against Protoss if you don't rush, because they get cannons up very efficiently and very quickly, and cannons can easily destroy Zerglings. And for this game, I'm going to be showing you guys a 9 spawning pool and I think about 12 Zergling rush or something like that. I don't know the exact supply details there. But for this game, it's going to be a 2v2, and that's actually going to be most of my gameplays that I'm going to be showing you guys. It's going to be 2v2s because I tend to play, I don't really like playing 1v1s very much, and I'm not really good at 1v1s. By no means am I a pro. I'm just an average gamer. I mean, I actually kind of suck at Starcraft 2, but I'm trying to get better, and hopefully by doing commentaries and playing some more, getting some tips from you guys on how I can improve, it'll get my game a little bit better. And for this 2v2 game, I'm gonna be playing with Snowy Dwarf, one of my good friends from school, and the opponents are Rajyana, I don't even know what the heck his name is, and Big Ian. I'm assuming that's his name. But anyway, I'm gonna be showing you guys my perspective of how to play the game, because it's kind of pointless if you guys see what they're doing and how to counteract, because the whole purpose of this is how to win with Zerg, and it doesn't really help if I show you like what they're building and stuff like that. You want to anticipate what's going to happen, so that's why I'm just going to basically keep it in my view this whole game. And right now at the 12 supply, I think around 12 supply or 10 supply, I get the spawning pool up. And while the spawning pool is building, what you want to go ahead and do is you want to build an extra worker to come back and work on the minerals, and you want to build 2 overlords so you can get up to 26 supply, which should be enough if you do a successful Zergling rush for you'll be seeing in this game. And as soon as the spawning pool goes up, you want to start training a queen, and while this queen is training, you want to get out as many Zerglings as possible. So basically, as soon as the queen goes up, that's when you want to rush. That's going to be around 3 minutes and 45 seconds. You want to get it down really fast. A whole purpose of a Zergling rush is to hurt the economy as fast as possible and make sure that they can't build Marines or Zealots to counteract against it. And also, if you're playing a 2v2 game like I am, a Zergling rush can really help because of the fact that if you have a Protoss player as your teammate, they're going to go for Void Rays more likely than not, unless they're rushing with you. And if they're going for Void Rays, you want to do as much damage as possible and give them as much time, because it takes a long time to make Void Rays. I think about 7 to 8 minutes it'll take about 7 to 8 minutes to get your first Void Ray out. And a Zergling rush is very efficient. You can also pull off Marine rushes with Terran players, which is what I usually do. I also pull off a lot of Reaper rushes. You'll be seeing a lot of that from me, because I'm actually a Terran player. I don't really like to play as Zerg, but this is a very old game that I had, and it was actually really fun, so I decided to go ahead and commentate on this. And right here, the Terran player does a horrible job of protecting his economy. I don't even think these guys were exactly the brightest players. Oops, my mouse is going off screen right there. But these guys weren't exactly the brightest players. He didn't even attempt to wall. And if you know that they're a Zerg player, before the game, if you realize that they're a Zerg player, you want to put down a supply depot here, a barracks here, and another supply depot here, instead of building this early refinery. And I believe this guy was actually building, he was building a Marine, a Marauder, a Reaper, and a Marine in a tech lab base. And that's not a really smart idea, because of the fact that if you're gonna build a tech lab, you should at least build something where just Marauders and Reapers, because you can eat just as easily, instead of building this refinery and or wasting time making a whole bunch of units here. I think I'd much rather spend the money making another barracks with a reactor. And if he had wall right here, he would have had a lot of time to do that. And he could have just as easily as repaired his supply depots, even if I did do a quick Zergling rush with about the first 8 Zerglings I had. They're nothing compared to what a barracks and a supply depot with SCV help can hold up to. But right here, I know that I've decimated the Terran player, and he's basically done. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack the Protoss player, make sure he can't do anything. I actually should have gone for his probes, but I do believe that the Protoss player called a good game, or he actually did rather. As soon as the Zealots died, he knew that I was building up another huge army back here, and he had no chance against these Zerglings here. And a lot of the times, if you don't see an early rush from another player, like the like if I'm attacking and he doesn't, you more likely expect that he's going to be going for the mass while he's going for the rush, because of the fact that, you know, a lot of the times players don't like to reveal anything or rush at all if they're going for the early mass, because they much rather spend the minerals on building these stargates and these quick assimilators and kind of cannoning up so they, you know, protect themselves from early rushes while they build a whole bunch of void rays. And I believe that the Terran player has actually called a good game, but he decides not to leave just yet. I really don't understand why, because I've already decimated his economy, and here come the 2 void rays I was talking about. Giving my friend enough time, it's about 7 minutes and 50 seconds by the time he gets his void rays out. And, you know, a lot of times when you see void rays alongside with zerglings, you know it's basically game over, because even if the Terran player lifts off his base, he really cannot do anything, because the void rays will take it down in about maybe 15 to 20 seconds while charged. And, you know, it is no comparison to, you know, trying to move his base to another location, and by that time it's going to be dead. You know, he's probably going to lose all these SCVs to my what's it called, the Zerglings anyway, and he actually leaves the game here. And I'm actually in here. I just wanted to I don't know why I say it a few extra seconds. I probably should have left, even though it came up as score screen. But anyway, it was a pretty easy win. Quick Zergling rush, anyone can pull it off pretty quick. So thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure to hit the like button and also comment, you know, give me some tips on how I can improve my gameplay. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Rush, and let me just basically go over a little bit of what I wanted to go over. Blah 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 blah. No trash commentary. Okay, this is my last attempt at this. I'm getting tired.